guys, welcome back to Vampyr. This is Ciarasteina, and we are headed into the cemetery to see our mother and attend our sister's funeral, who we kind of killed. So, let's see what happens here.
My dear sister, I don't know if I have the strength.
Of course there would be skulls in the... I hear... Widow in distress.
Go on! What do you want? Somebody help!
Yeah, I did. Oh, this is the other lady I was missing.
I don't know. Who were those people? They wanted to kill me. Why?
They've lost their minds in the epidemic. They won't come back for now.
You seem to know a lot about them, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating this disease.
I am Xiaoshun. Thank you so
Xiaoshun.
much for helping me, Mr. Reed. I must go to the cemetery now. Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye. I can't even do a medical checkup on her. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Carnage. Is Father Whitaker's disciple among the bodies, I wonder? This man's far too old to be Samuel. No. By the look of his clothes, this man's a docker.
Discreetly attend Mary's funeral? Why discreetly?
It's locked.
Locked? There must be like a lock pick or something. Wow, that is a whole lot of blood. Oh, maybe it's this guy?
Samuel isn't here. I had better follow the blood trail.
What blood trail? This one? There's kind of blood everywhere.
As I feared. Samuel no longer preaches
Oh,
the
damn. Not what I meant to do, but not gonna hurt me. Well, there's a lot of skulls around here. A house in the middle of the... So, I wonder if you can't kill these guys. Because you hear all the time that, you know, vampires are hard to kill, blah, 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 blah. And then they respawn. So I wonder if you just can't kill these guys. Oh, what's across that away? Oh, new hideout. That's good to know. Sorry for like the seizure-inducing area. Brisk blood sample. Okay. Stonebridge Cemetery. Don't mind me as I, oh, he had glowy eyes. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to, like, run over all your headstones. I should probably get some... God dang it. Oh, hi there. Alright, so... Widow in distress. Report back to him. So, I probably need to mind control him. So I probably can't do anything with him until I reach level 3 mind control. I don't know when I'll reach level 3 mind control, probably at level 15. But in the meantime, we are killing some more skulls, apparently. I'm just wrecking this place. So I need to discreetly view my sister's funeral. How doth I discreetly do that?
Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony.
Probably up there. Here we go.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live.
Appropriate.
And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
What?
Avery, I feel so tired.
The legal
Please
requirements.
take me home.
Yes, madam.
Definitely a silver spoon family.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but accept it.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
I wish the tears would come. But I'm empty. And I feel a hypocrite.
Let your pain run free, Jonathan. Don't smother it. What you feel is your humanity. Don't be so quick to lose it.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
How is it possible? Tell me. Is it so easy to take a life every night, and then just smile and nod at those you spared?
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse. We are weakest when we grieve, and the guilt blurs our senses.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many friends.
You really know me,
Loved
lady.
ones I cherished. Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
He's not a religious man.
I'm not a religious man. You should know that.
This is not about you forgiving yourself. This is for her. This is you telling Mary how sorry you are.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
The eye was in the tomb?
It's locked.
Okay, so I was trying to find this opening so I can open that gate. Is there not a gate here now? There's not a gate here now! Son of a bitch! You bastard. Well, I gotta tell the other dude anyway. Well, wait a second. Untrack. Track. There's no quest for her, so I don't know what to do.
And off to
What the
church
what?
he goes, A newborn seeking divine consent to lick the blood from the soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless
You're
compassion.
big.
Shed your skin. Forget your old, weaker self.
What do you want from me?
Oh, got me.
Ascalon does not approve of lone wolves who bring unwanted
Ascalon.
eyes to our pastures.
So your name is Ascalon.
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them.
You're a
abide by
big
them,
guy.
or I shall return as your judge and jury.
My
These
God, he
immortals
was huge.
try my patience with their plans and unsolicited counsel.
Pretty cool though. That was a cool entrance, I have to admit. Okay, well, I need to talk to the father and tell him that his child is not doing so well.
Protection against malevolence.
Good evening.
His father, Whittaker.
I have found your disciple.
I have found Samuel, your disciple. I am afraid I have bad news.
I already expected the worst. He should already have come back. He is dead, isn't he?
Yes, he is now. The epidemic took him.
Samuel steadily made donations to our cause. He would have rewarded you himself if you'd found me in that awful cemetery. Please accept this money.
Okay.
Have you recent news?
If you propagate the devil's work,
Yeah, I
you'll
figured he'd say
perish by the
something like
devil's
that.
work. Such is the law of the Lord.
Your disciple, Samuel, stole from the dead in Stonebridge Cemetery. I have proof of his crime and proof of his death.
No! Samuel was the best of us. So devoted, so zealous. He gave all he had for the cause. He tirelessly preached the good word.
He was
Your
a crook.
precious Samuel used you. He was an immoral crook.
If that's true, then he will be my burden to bear during this endless night.
He defiled the dead with his petty thefts. That's how he financed your misguided crusade.
Think what you will. When this city is saved, he will be praised for his devoted fortitude. He walked boldly into the mouth of abomination.
Wow. You were so misguided, dude. Wait, he said there was a hint. There's no hint here.
I have heard enough.
Okay, whatever. I reached the... I guess I have to go around back.
Yes? What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
He has
No
a slight
worries, my
list.
son. I'm still
feel-
quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
May I help you, child? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
Yeah, they're all kind of the same thing.
You seem to me a good soul, Vicar. But this is a personal matter.
There are no secrets from God, my son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel. For I can be as silent as stone.
Why not?
I've words for one departed. They're not for living ears to hear.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond. I am here to lighten the
I'm
burden
trying to
of all
give
God's
him like
creatures.
over to like.
Whatever you tell me is between us and the Lord.
Very well, priest. As you seem quite adamant.
About
Open
friggin'
your
time.
heart, my son. Tell me what burdens you. With whom do you wish to speak?
Let's not go too far into it.
Just know, I cared for her.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl. What happened to her?
I want him to stop blaming himself. This is still kind of blaming himself, so...
She has been laid to rest. That's all you need to know.
I see. And how are you feeling, my son?
I feel responsible. I wish I could forget all that. I feel responsible.
I feel responsible. The pain is consuming me.
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost...
This feels like an important series of
Ask
questions.
your question, Vicar.
What would you like her to know?
Forgive me.
I killed you. There's no excuse. My dear Mary. Forgive me.
You have been heard, my son, and your burden will lighten if your words are sincere. Go in peace now, and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
Yeah, if only it were that frickin' easy. Meet Edgar Swansea at the hospital.
Whatever happened on this dock is between my sister and I. It does not concern God at all.
I know there's people that say, you know, religion, oh, hi there. Religion makes, you know, oh, Jesus. No pun intended. Come on.
Filthy piece of shit!
Anyway, religion is a comfort to people who believe in it. But to me, it's just a cop-out. It's like just, you know, face your sins as they were yourself and, you know, deal with it in the way that you have to. Oh, hi there. Jesus. And that's all I have to say about religion. Whether you believe or not, it is in your own best interest to deal with it in the way that is best suited to you. But deal with it you should. Come on, put away your hatchet. You're scaring everybody. Let's see if there's anything else down here. Oh, hi there. Can you drop anything? Interesting. Gosh, they all respawn.
There's one of them! There's one of them! Watch yourselves!
Oops, shoot. Okay, I'm trying to...
Filthy murdering bastard!
Come on. There you go. Those guys are tough. Am I going the right way? Yes. Not what I wanted to do. Thank you very little. Oh, what the?
And pain are precious when binding you to the earth. You. I remember you.
Oh. He's got antlers?
Fear be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
This is your doing. You made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
You selected me, chose me.
As shall my children yet to come.
Why?
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the serpent of knowing with iron spur.
What?
I've had enough of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave.
Stable. That's good.
So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity? Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind? Maybe Edgar can help me with this one.
Alright, let's see. What I want to do.
You are a coward blinded by fear.
I'm listening to what's going on downstairs, but doesn't seem like it has anything to do with this, so.
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCallum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the god.
I don't
Leave him,
intend
Jonathan.
to.
This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned. By the sacred stole, this is very bad news.
God, on the way back, he gets accosted
Bad
by
news indeed.
some big vampire dude, some unearthly body, and the big wig of the Pruin.
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing. This has spiraled out of control. Even the most infirm are asking to be allowed to return home.
We cannot have the people lose faith in this institution. This hospital is their only hope.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It would ruin us. We must restore order, and quickly.
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was Miss Harriet Jones. I found her room like a slaughterhouse. Blood everywhere. The duty nurse is taking care of the mess.
Very well.
Sure.
I'll help you.
I know this place means something to you. I have noticed how you suppress your appetite when around the staff and patients.
You need to know you can trust me, Edgar.
I do, dear fellow, I do.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So Hampton became more beast than man.
Exactly. And now Guard of Prewen suspects the hospital of vampire activity. Do you realize what that could mean
Well,
for
it's
us?
true. Yeah, they're not far wrong. They will not attack. I'll protect you all. Self-assured, and panic. I'll protect you all. I've been
Rest
protecting
assured,
him.
I will protect you and your staff.
McCullum is a fanatic. The Guard will stop at nothing. You don't know what they're capable of, Jonathan.
Very well. Since I brought Mr. Hampton here, I will put an end to this.
Oh, I have to kill that guy? I liked him. That was the Irish dude, right?
If you don't mind,
I'd be delighted.
I recently tried to enter a church. It has been a very unpleasant experience.
The Brotherhood's research on the matter of faith and vampirism has proved somewhat insubstantial, to say the least.
It's hard to explain in terms of science, that's for sure.
I'm sure Lady Ashbury will have far greater insight into this matter than little old me.
Is this proof that I'm cursed in the eyes of the divine?
The wrath of the Almighty? There's no way of knowing. It could be subconscious guilt, or irrational fear, or deep-seated beliefs.
I just recently met the strangest creature in Whitechapel. He was immense. He mocked me and accused me of hypocrisy.
Perhaps it was a skull. London's streets are overflowing with them these days.
He was not a skull because he talked
It was
to
a
me.
vampire, all right. But what kind, I'm not sure. He was large and very fast.
If you find anything more about this creature, the Brotherhood would greatly appreciate any information you could spare.
He was observing me with the obvious intent to do me harm. His very presence evoked a palpable sense of menace.
You need to be careful, Jonathan. You've no idea what this creature really is.
He actually didn't intend you harm. He was just being menacing to be menacing.
What exactly happened here while I was absent?
Hampton turned, quite violently as it happened. Lurking about, attacked Miss Jones. To say he created quite a commotion would be an understatement.
Are you sure it was Hampton that killed Miss Jones?
There was blood everywhere, but no body. And you know the state she was in. I fear for what he did with her. Hopefully he just hid the corpse.
How did the Guard of Priwen come to hear of this?
McCullum has spies everywhere. He will jump at any opportunity to disparage the Brotherhood and show his contempt.
Who was that man in your office?
Geoffrey McCullum, actual leader of the
Yeah,
Guard
so
of
I figured.
Priwen. I suspect he's the man behind the rebirth of this old and dusty society.
They know I'm here now, don't they?
I can
duh.
guarantee one thing. The Guard of Priwen would never dare to attack the hospital while I'm in charge here.
What do they hope to achieve?
Their ultimate goal is the eradication of all vampires in the country. They see you as a threat to mankind, Jonathan.
Thank you, Edgar.
Quite honestly, I don't see that as being too far off the mark myself.
Sean Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
Oh, wow.
What on earth happened here?
Is that her body?
Oh, Jonathan, I cannot believe my eyes. Poor woman, butchered by some savage scowl.
Can we share this meal? Oh my god, no.
Yes, and I'm afraid I'm at least partially responsible. The man, the scowl, I brought him here.
Jonathan, how could you say such a thing?
Forgive me if I feel despondent, for there seems to be no end to the suffering and death that surrounds us.
I'm always here for you, Jonathan.
What do you know of
let's do this.
Ascalon? I was threatened by a creature, a vampire in Whitechapel, stating I had to obey the law of conduct.
What more can you tell me about him?
He was bigger than a man, huge in fact. He seemed to radiate violence. I thought he was going to tear me apart. Then he vanished.
Fergal, the executioner of Ascalon. You were fortunate he was not after you, but rather out doing his master's bidding.
What is Ascalon?
The Ascalon Club are the most powerful vampires in Britain and exert tremendous influence. Take my advice and stay well away.
I have experienced a certain difficulty when faced with holy symbols or trying to enter religious buildings. Have you?
Now that's quite a question. I don't know why, but yes, it has happened to me.
Is this a sign? The hand of God in action? Are we repellent unto heaven?
I don't have the answers, Jonathan. But I believe superstition and magic is just fact awaiting the lens of science.
Aren't you frightened?
Very little scares me, my dear. To be compelled to avoid symbols of faith does not concern me.
Have you embraced this woman? Like the other patient, this Mr. Renfield?
Her name was Amelia. And no, I did not kill her. I vowed a very long time ago that I would never take another life, unless they ask.
Is there sufficient vitality in the blood of the sick and dying patients?
Yes, Jonathan. The hunger gnaws at me every waking hour. Frankly, I'm starving.
Temptation surrounds us. Rich, vital. How can you resist?
Over the years, any pleasure I once gleaned from feeding is long gone. I drink for sustenance. And though I still thirst for more, I restrain myself.
Thank you, my lady. I hope to see you again soon.
Alright. I saw a shiny.
Good evening.
Dr. Reed,
Can you tell me anything?
it's a tragedy, pure and simple. The hospital is meant to be a safe...
Do you think I should not have brought Miss...
It's not your fault. You rescued that poor...
I don't know what this will do.
Nurse Brannigan has been recently accused of neglecting her professional duties. Tell me what you really think about it.
This kind of protest is nothing but elitist bullshit. I trust Nurse Brannigan with my life. She has what it takes to be a great doctor.
Do you really think she could be the next Elizabeth Blackwell?
Believe me, Dr. Reed, a time will come when skill and skill alone will determine who can be a physician and who cannot.
Here, here.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Okay. I should probably see if I can get up to the next level. Let's see. Let's see. I'll leave that. I really want to. It says you need Dragonbane 1 or Dragonbane level 2. That's really annoying that I can't upgrade it. Let's see. I don't know who I'm going to meet at the docks. Let's see. Tactical. Shadow Veil. Drain your stamina to fade into the shadows and become invisible. Perform a supernatural move to your target. Cause damage upon landing. Wow, I need 3,000 XP for that. I'll probably do that one. Increase range and damage. Oh, that's kind of a nice one. Why not? increase health. Does it just increase health all the way? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. And I'm so close. Dang it. So if I don't take this, maybe I can do more? I don't think it really matters, but let's see. Not what I wanted to do. You just respec, apparently. Okay, what happened here? I respect everything. I did not know it was going to do that. That is completely my bad. Oh, I can take that now. Ooh, 15. Confirm. Sanitized. Still serious though. Migraine, fatigue, and fatigue. God, they get lots of fatigue over there. Yeah. So I need lots of fatigue. Still don't have 3 mesmerize. Okay. So I need 1, 2, 3 fatigues, 1 migraine. 4 fatigues, 1 migraine. Find Sean Hampton at the East Docks. Convince Shaoshan to go back to Whitechapel. Did it take away? It did. No, it didn't. Okay, never mind. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and pause here, and when we come back, we will either head to Whitechapel and clear the rest of those people, or head to the docks and face off against the poor Irish guy. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.